Well, as you can see, I'm back home. Why is that? Actually, I checked the weather when we were leaving, and it was 91. So it was hot. But why I left was because I could smell rain coming. I was sitting there, and all of a sudden I'm like, I smell rain. And so I hot-footed it out there and got everything packed up. Now, the tent, I was not able to get it back the way it needs to be to go into the bag. It really takes quite a bit of strength, but I was able to get it enough that I could fit it in the back seat of my car, between the seat and between the front seat and the back seat. So that held it, so it didn't pop open all the way. Oh my goodness. So that's why we left early, because, and as soon as I got everything packed up, we're going down the road, less than a half a mile down the road, here comes the rain. It started. So, yeah. I just don't like getting wet gear and then having to pack everything up wet. That's really kind of disastrous. So why am I sitting in the dark? Because I have 4 bulbs up here. And when those lights are on, it can get very hot in here as well. As well. So I'm kind of in the dark in silhouette at the moment. So anyway, but I knew I had to come back because I'm not getting the signal out there, and tomorrow is Hodiga time. So I have to be back for that anyway. But the adventure was good, even though it was very short-lived. But anyway, it was good to see that it actually would work if I have, some good weather and I wanted to do tent camping. So I came back, and everything I had in the cooler I took out and put in the fridge, and then took the ice and stuff from the cooler and put it in the plants over here so they can have a little extra water, which is good for them. So anyway, it was an interesting adventure, but I did find a way also to keep the engine running if I have to go in the store and I have the dogs with me. That's one thing you freak out about, and that heat. I mean, it doesn't take but a second for that car to heat up inside, and you don't want to leave the dogs in the hot car. But the Camry does have that key, and you can push it out, and you've got a, emergency key in case your smart thing, the battery runs out. So what I was able to do was to leave it running, and you have to use that little key to lock the door, or else it won't allow you to lock it. Okay, with the thing, it's, I guess, a safety feature, so you don't lock your keys in the car by accident. So anyway, I take out the big thing and put it in the window. I got one and it works well. So I put that in the window, crank it all the way up, the AC with the fan, and lock the puppies in, and they've got nice, cool AC, just like when we're going down the road. So I set their temperature at like 77 with high breeze, so they're quite fine in the car. Now I think I will make a sign for the windows, though, that say, don't freak out, the AC is on, the dogs are fine. Because I could just see somebody seeing them in there. Mei starts to bark, and they'll be thinking that they're in there dying of heat, but I never leave the dogs in a hot car. If I go somewhere with the van, I will turn on the generator so that I can turn the AC on for them. So yeah, that's one thing that I'm very cautious with, because they can get brain damage so quick from that heat. And the cars heat up so quick. You turn that engine off and it's sitting in that sun, and I mean, within a couple minutes, it's already really hot in there. So I'm so glad, that was able to find that way to be able to lock the car. Now there is a way with that. Some people come in with the things and they can actually open your car. There is a way to lock it so they can't open it. I think you push both buttons, but I've got to research it a little more. I think I will do that so somebody doesn't see it running and then have the, Now if they got the key fob that they can open the door, it will also start the engine, okay? But there is a way. Check it out. If you have a Camry, a hybrid car, a car with the smart, the smart thing, there is a way to lock it so they cannot use a fob to open your car door. So, yeah, I'll see if I can find the videos on those, and I'll put them in the description. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and yeah, glad we're home. We made it home safe, although getting on the freeway, there was a big, a semi, and didn't move over, wouldn't speed up or slow down so you could get in, almost ran me off the road. But as you can see, we're safe, but he was really a jerk, okay? Now, like I said, I used to drive semis, so I know what they do and what they don't do, and usually, if they see, an entrance coming on, you move over so people can get on the freeway, because it didn't have a long way right on that entrance to be able to move over. I had to actually go off on the shoulder of the road so this fool didn't hit me, okay? So anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll go look for those videos, and I will put them in the description, because those are good things to know if you have a car like a Camry and has that extra little key. Do I have it here, or did I put it back in my thing? I put it back in there. I'll go get it and show you. Lights. Now, I don't know if other cars have this, but the Toyotas do. You see this little thing here? For those that don't know, on the side of it, it says push for the key. Maybe it's really, you're not going to really notice it too much. So you push this, and that little key pops out, and you can lock your door, okay, with the key. So it's there in case the battery runs out or something, okay. You can get in your car, okay. Now, if you use this to lock your car, you have to open it with this. It will not open with your fob, okay. if you've locked it using the key. You have to, again, take out the key to open your door. So that's a little, FYI, it's a good thing to know if you use this to lock your door, when you get out. And the other thing is, when you go to pull the door handle, the other doors will unlock. So, make sure that you just unlock just the one door and then pull the handle. So the other doors do not unlock. Then you can lock it manually and, again, use the key to lock your driver's door so that you can leave the engine running, and so you don't have fried pets when you come back, okay? We don't want to have fried pets. So I don't know if all cars have these little extra keys in them, but you might want to check if you have a fob, if it does have that key, because this is a really good thing to have if you have pets, okay? So I'm going to leave this here and I'll look for that video.